Okay, guys, so I'm not going to do no intro or outro today. I'm just going to do old school. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to. Subscribe, just in case. If you enjoy my fucking content. I know it's been like, it was like a month instead of a week since I haven't really been active this September. I did like 2 or 3 videos at most, but that was it. I've just been super busy as hell. I'm not trying to flex or make a brag, because by the time 2030 comes, I don't know if this is around. I've been loving the crap out of my freaking absolute God tier Ridge wallet here. It's freaking nice. Anyways, I swear to God, no sponsorship, I swear. This one happened on August 26th or 27th. I know it was like literally the end of last month, but daytime wise, it was only a week ago. It was very week and 2 days ago, so 8-9 days for me. I know in April, I think I did it a while ago. Don't even bother looking up because I privated the video, because last time I talked about this dude from the Faze clan, the founder, the original dude, Faze Banks. I don't know if he's one of these old school dudes from the 90s, 2000s on third base, old school Eminem or ICP and St. Compost. This is not me trying to be like a hard word, bigoted word, or supremacist. Or, I hope I can use that word in this channel, but because granted, I know I'm Hispanic and Latino and all that. Mine's Puerto Rican, obviously, but like I said about that dude a couple of like months ago or a year ago, it feels like Aiden Ross. I don't know if he really grew up in the hood with a lot of black people or African Americans or black Americans, as I go a lot by now. I'm hearing that word black Americans way more, especially with the whole thing going on in politics, and I didn't get into politics. Hopefully you didn't hear that motor engine go by. Loud ass freaking jerk POS, sir. Old school jerk off, dude. But yeah, that was that. There's a video for this on Twitter, so I just want to get to this thing real quick. Faze Banks might be going out of business, unfortunately. It says wheels are falling off. They are getting evicted from their mansion house. I don't know if they put their stocks in anything else. This might be it. And homelessness is a freaking thing. Just letting you know. I know somebody, I never experienced it personally myself, but the people I used to be surrounded with way back in the freaking gosh dang day, they experienced it a frick ton way more than me. But this Faze Bank says that he's being evicted and kicked out of their house after the homeowners got upset for Plax Boy, Max, and Jason in the house. I don't know who any of these other kids are. Jason, Plax Boy, man. They must be from Gen Z or Gen Alpha. I'm way the hell out of touch with Kick and Twitch. I don't know what the hell goes on. That's their own little digital planets, digital countries, digital worlds, whatever you want to call them. So, without further ado, let's begin.
Got evicted from the crib. I fucking told these kids, man, we're on homeowner called fucking Tav. We're figuring it out now. Griffin's calling me off.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He's like in 30s or early 40s, late 30s, early 40s. I don't know. Probably looking at the weekend. I'll leave the link down below if you want to look at the weekend down below.
Look, you guys don't even know who these fucking people are. Guys, I'm about to lose my fucking mind. I was already overwhelmed and stressed before today.
Wow. He was already overwhelmed and stressed. He was about to lose his fucking mind. It's fools like this that are old school cloud churches. I'm not even going to give his name. The Brandon dude, 10 Toes Down. He sounds like that dude and that dude. The guy that was like the Greek, not Greek God X, but another dude that was really hardcore in that IRL Twitch thing. And he came back on Kick, and he's a very super ultra, in my personal opinion, problematic person. I think his last name was Danino, and let's call him Fire. Bro Sidon was really absolute disgusting, horrific piece of human being, scumbag, POSM effort to the max. I could not stand for the life of me, that motherfucker. That's the same way this dude Faze Banks talks, like IDGAF. Once again, hopefully you didn't hear that noise, but you might have. No, Saturday, Sunday, I rarely ever do videos. That's the reason why you're probably hearing those motorcycle noises in the background. I hope you don't. But yeah, he kind of reminds me of those dudes, like, nonchalantly, IDGAF, like, I don't give a fuck about this, I don't give a fuck about that, like, attitude, personality, like, my shit doesn't stink, like, come on, dude, bro, like, I can tell these kids, yeah, man, like, oh my god, bro, it sounds like one of those stoner, no offense to any Caucasian white people out there, he sounds like one of those WIGGERS, he sounds like a freaking wannabe poser white boy that was in the hood pretending to be, like, you know what, trying to be ghetto hoodabonics black dude American. He always comes off as like a very pompous prick POS. Same with Fire Pisidian. Let's call him Danino. Paul Danino, if any of you guys remember who that was. That's it. This dude reminds me. I think a lot of these people that end up getting super huge on Twitch and they make millions and billions and trillions of dollars. It's just me speaking on the choirs. My own opinion now. You guys might disagree. That's if you're younger. Gen Alpha, Gen Z, you probably look up to these people like heroes, like you did with Jake Paul and Logan Paul. God forbid. Can't imagine what type of generation you guys were. I'm not saying us millennials screwed up shit too, but let's just move on.
Hey, feeling like the fucking wheels are falling off. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. We're trying to run this shit up.
I understand
with
that.
no fucking budget, no fucking help.
Wait, he's not getting help from anybody? I thought he had friends. I guess he was surrounded by snakes. And I seen this dude the way he's very charismatic. He doesn't give a shit about nobody. All these years, I shit on this Fudul Days Faze Banks, even on my backup channels. I'm not gonna say which ones they were, but I was a bit of a troll a-hole POS myself. Back when I was 21 or 23 years old, when I first started finding out these Faze guys are like, it's about same old wealth, power, earthly materials, earthly possessions, wealth, materials, all this other crap out there. It's eventually just going to fizzle away and get non-existence. It's about cherishing everything. I got the Mercedes Benz. I got this. I got that. It's kind of like how the Tate dude. I hate to bring the dude's name up again. Andrew Tate and Tristian Tate. It's very luxurious lifestyle. Huge, massive, like big, massive fucking nepotism. They act like fucking goddamn nepo babies. And narcissism, nihilism sort of dudes. I cannot stand clout chaser dudes. Or they called them hype beasts back in the days. Like 2016 to 2020. Oh, God. I can't imagine when Gen Z and Gen Alpha were freaking going through with that, bro. It feels bad. And that's not even me preaching to the choir. I'm like, I'm better than everybody else. I make mistakes every day, too, sometimes. You just don't see it on camera. It's off camera, thank God. Because to have a camera in front of you every single day, there was a movie on that, too. You know, Tom Hanks in it and Emma Watson. Was called The Circle. It's some scary, dire, consequential shit if you were to be live 24/7, 365. Twitch kind of did that. Twitch has a live stream culture still massively different from YouTube. I'm not getting paid by the YouTube gods or algorithm to say that to make YouTube better. There's a crap ton of problems on this platform like there is over there. I'm just saying. I'm surprised. He was surrounded by snakes the whole time. Nobody wants to give him a handout or anything. He might be gone off the streets, and I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And I had never had a parasocial relationship with this dude, Faze Banks, but just the way he come off as, like, he's always on his ivory tower, like, shitting on everybody. Like, oh, I'm better than this. I got cash money. I got women. I got girls. I got this. I got all this wealthy material shit that Andrew Tate has. That's kind of what this dude, Faze Banks, was running with, like a miniature version of that, because I think he's around my age. I don't know. It's just like he doesn't give a shit about anyone. He's just a hollow shelf person himself. Maybe because they were geeks and nerds and idiots in high school, middle school, and community college. Maybe that's when they act like they're the big shot, that their shit doesn't stink, and I pee gold, and I ship silver bricks or something like that, and not physical crap. I don't know. That's just how I see it.
We have a ton of help from a ton of good people, but guys, it fucking feels like that sometimes, man. Like, I love these kids, but what the fuck, Max? Like,
I don't know how many of these is this. Like, here, Black Boy Max, and the other one are probably Gen Z or Gen Alpha dudes playing freaking tablet iPhone mobile games. It's sad shit. It really is. I guess maybe he stole and this is allegedly for me saying, because I don't want to get fucking in trouble or any of this shit. Black Boy Max, maybe he stole something. He did a glitch thing. I didn't talk about it, but I heard. Shout out to my dude Muda. Someone it was very dude. He did like this video about people glitching the Chase Bank and AMF Bank to steal money fraud laundering. That's some extra diabolical evil shit. And just TikTok and Kick is just breeding grounds for freaking destruction and the evilness sits of humanity here in the U.S. and Canada. I don't know why. A lot of first world countries, in my opinion.
I told these kids, this is all behind the scenes shit too, and then I come out looking like the bad guy, going crazy. What the fuck's this fool talking about?
And for a long time, I saw him as the bad guy too. But I don't know if it was ever a persona, a facade, or fake BS personality. Like back in the days, we called them e-beggars. It did before clout chasing became a thing, and way before hypebeasts existed. Like fools way back in 2015-16, like Keenstar and Rice Gum and the other dude, iDubbbz. They changed a lot of their personality since then. Stuff that was super hardcore edgy humor show. I'm not gonna say some edgy humor show. I'm not gonna lie, because I even started getting into that a little bit again. But half of that shit, looking back on it now, from like 1996, maybe 97, when I was a 90s kid, all the way up to like I don't know, between 2012 or 2016, I think is when he got cut off. By the time 2017 came out, all this SJW, social justice warrior shit started happening, and then like the grifter shit started happening, and then like rage bait, clickbait, hate bait, grifting, and all this shit started happening. That's when it started becoming really, really bad to some people. I'm not trying to bring all of the edgy humor back. Some of that I can see why it's very, very evil, very, very toxic, and very extremely fucking goddamn one of the worst, evilest things you could suggest yourself to, put yourself through. I forget their actual official name. Condone yourself to, I think. I wouldn't want to condone that on my worst enemy either. I would indulge myself. I don't want to indulge any of that shit. Half of it's still funny, the other stuff, it needs to be left in the past. Big time, like how the old school chick Jenna Marble said.
I told these fucking kids, we're on our last strike with this crib. Okay, we're supposed to do build-outs and production all week to set up for this fucking September subathon thing. What these fucking kids wanted, right? Cameras with different angles and...
Yeah, I noticed that. Cameras on different angles and so, yeah. Wait, hold on. What? Let's see what he said there. Hold on.
All week to set up for this fucking September subathon thing. What these fucking kids wanted, right? Cameras with different angles and build-outs and fucking design each room. We had so many fucking cool things.
Yeah, cool things must have been planned out, but I've heard that style before. I think because he's a way, way younger kid than I am. Granted, he's a grown-ass adult, 25, 26 years old. I'm just going to say the dude's name. Some of you younger kids might know what I'm talking about. Caleb. I know that dude and two other people have been doing that style. There's 3 different, like, camera angles. And then I was like, this other female chick from the UK, they're recording for 3 different camera angles at the same time. It's so weird. And then the other one that became an OF adult film star. A lot of people know it was. She was. I was claiming it as a dude or trick. Oh, Amora Rant. Caitlin Husbeck, the red-haired chick. If any of you guys remember Amaranth, if she's even a thing. Amaranth? I think those 3 started it, and then a lot of these like ASMR girls on Twitch, all that shit started those 3 triple cameras from different angles. I never understood that shit because maybe I'm an old man because I just like doing my videos like this, or I'll just do them off with just the microphone by itself. I never understood or got that shit. That's gotta be like a TikTok, Twitter kick thing or something. I don't know. Twitch culture though, I guess.
Things planned for this shit, and it was all going to be started building out tomorrow. And we just got fully evicted from the crib. Effective September 1st.
That was a while ago too, because it was already September 7th, so I don't know. I already said all my thoughts, views, and opinions. The only 2 things I'm going to say is try not to extend it too far because I'm already in 15, 20 minutes. Oh, 14 minutes. 13 minutes on the thing. I'll say this, bro. What he went through with this thing, I'll read a little bit here and there, but I already covered a lot of the bases that I set up. I don't wish homelessness on my worst enemy, dude. I really don't. I know it was real harsh on him in the last video I did because I thought it was going to be April something when the whole eclipse thing happened. There were certain little events and stuff that did happen afterwards. Fortunately, a lot of like Category 5 hurricane tornadoes still started to happen, but I'm not going to get into that because it's some tinfoil hat theory shit. But oh, broski, bronski, my freaking guys, my peoples out there. Homelessness is a scary ass fucking thing. I want to wish I had my worst enemy, like I said before. Like, hopefully he learns his lesson. If he's out there homeless in the streets, nobody gives him a handout in LA, especially the dirtness of the thickness of it, like San Francisco, San Diego, everything almost. And I'm not trying to get into political stuff because I know I'll never be able to say anything and do anything about it, but I can still talk about it. But I watched all these videos, especially when the Plan Scandal thing happened. I feel like there's going to be another one on the horizon because there's already a bunch of cases out there. I'm not going to talk about it. Probably Google it yourself. The whole monkey sickness is happening. The mosquito shit stuff is happening, and then the bird sickness disease is going on too. I think all 3 of those are going to end up hitting really hard November, December, January. I don't know what type of event November, December, January is going to happen. God save our souls here in the United States especially. And you guys over there in Canada too, and any other first world countries out there. Every man, woman, and child for themselves. God forbid if anything happens. Like a civilian unrest doesn't happen, God forbid. And if all three of those diseases hit at once in November, December, it's not going to just be a flu day. And plus, I do Gil Bates. I'm not going to get too deep into it with Bill Gates or whatever, Gil Bates. They said he made another Netflix thing. And what happened last time, that was in 2019, November, December, when it happened. And then look what happened in March. The whole world in the United States shut down. And Canada, too. March, early April. And then I think half of April, early May, a lot of European, Asian, and freaking all the South American, and literally even African countries all shut down, and Indian Arab countries all shut down. I think it was either Sweden, Switzerland, one of those two areas in Romania, I think, were the only 2-3 countries in Europe that didn't shut down, but everything else was just sealed off immensely. So, am I going to seal off immensely next year, February, March, April, God forbid, if you don't do the same thing part 2 again? This life feels like a video game movie IRL. It's like, feels like an ARG, but it's real though, in physical reality. Like, it's real as my flesh and bones, my jiggly flesh and bonus. But yeah, this Faze Banks shit. And one other thing, he loses all that. Maybe it's a harsh lesson he's got to learn. Maybe Yahshua, Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit's got to teach him himself. Don't be a shallow, hollowless, worthless POS. You got to be a bright light into the freaking next generation for Gen Z and Gen Alpha. I'm not saying I'm pure and holier than that myself. I'm just saying. So this comes from Jason Taylor, yada yada. Alright, 16 minutes. I'll try to do under 20 minutes. So it says Faze Banks revealed that the clan has been evicted from their house. The landlord just after 3 months, despite multiple warnings. Faze claim Ricky Bankston. I never knew that was his real name the whole time. Faze Banks. Now self-titled reboot organization on May 2024. Almost every other member in the group cut, leaving just 14 creators remaining. Excuse me. Shortly after a new Faze house was established, Lacey, Ronaldo, James, I don't know any of these other people. They gotta be way younger than me. Have been living and making the content ever since. However, Banks revealed several posts on his Twitter account August 27th. The landlord has evicted them from the content household. Alright. That was all in the video there. Faze's CEO stated that the group has left hastily by September 1st and all their immediate plans have been scrapped out as a result. All the stuff he was saying there. That's really, really insane. I don't remember him saying that. I say, fuck, this is good, but it might just be a couple of hundred bands down fucking toilet, Banks ended up saying at the end. Despite no official rumor release for the eviction notice, being provided by Banks, there came a day after Faze Banks members living in the house apart in a house wide. They're still doing prank wars in this bullshit ass day and age. God help us all, seriously. Whichever guy you guys pray to. This was not only Faze Banks' house that had issues. Another content was also launched by May. Let's keep on Hasten, Silky Max, Young Rage. Your Rage before Your Rage started. I forgot about that dude, Your Rage. I think he's the one that was always breaking his keyboards, breaking his monitors, and breaking his video game controllers. I haven't heard that dude since like 2014. Oh no, that's another dude. I'm thinking about somebody else. Your Rage. Because he was like some, and I'm trying to say a cracker white dude. He was like some trailer trash guy. This one's a black American dude. Okay, so no, somebody else. I was thinking about some other completely different guy. I think it was called Destiro or something. I don't know. Destino. Not Destiny, but Destino. Yeah, not many much to say. It's some real sad, upsetting news. I'm not going to play it, but it's sad shit, man. Super extra sad shit. It says, I remember this in my sophomore, junior, when this was a really big, scary, effed up game, especially if any guys grew up in projects, ghetto, really, really bad, like underprivileged, disproportionate, real bad neighborhoods. You had to go to real ghetto middle schools or high schools like how I went to. There's a TikTok lawsuit, files Stacey's loss over a blackout challenge, unfortunately unaliving of 10-year-old girl. And I watched the video myself, extremely sad shit. Made me cry, really did. I don't have children. I do have a nephew though. I'm very, very scared as hell for his future though. So this is Astrobot review. Good news though. Good happy news. That's the only one I'm probably going to talk about, yeah. Astrobot 2024 review, most adorable game, is one of the best. And you guys don't remember Astrobot, that the little damn demo sample game that came out in 2020 when the whole world was locked down? The PS5 came out? That was the one. It's getting way better reviews than Concord and freaking the other one ever would. That SJW game. Rustborn. That's great. Congratulations. That's cool. At least that's one good win for Sony PS5 and side. Hopefully it left a smile on that face. And better stuff. And credit is due there. Yeah. So it says, Astrobot games will not be missed. It's getting 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 views, too. That's great. That's some good shit. Congrats. I'm happy about that. I haven't talked about that news in a while. Oh, there it was. Yeah, it was made for the DualSense thing. I remember that. Astrobot plays a major focus on DualSense, whether the controller capable or not. It doesn't just include the haptic feedback or adaptive triggers as Team Absol Zobi uses DualSense. That I have in other studios attempted in their own games. Whether or not be blowing up the DualSense microphone to generate within the game world using the moderators or hammers, control hammers. Broken hammers that Astral's PS5 ship. Okay. The DualSense controller is one of the best. Okay, cool. Congrats to them. Any Sony fanboys out there. And I haven't talked about Nintendo. That's all I got to say for now. Matter. Peace out, dudes, bye. Some flip sides, extra saves, are cautious. See you guys in the next future commentary video, reaction video, or rant video, or commentary. Stern video as well. A serious video. And take extra easy, stay extra precaution out there. And goodbye. See you until next time. Later.